Hey, Nicola Light here, remembering back into my light and assisting you with your journey into your light. I hope you are all well. It's an absolute pleasure to be here. It's the second of this particular playlist item of manifesting your heart's desires. And the universe has sort of given me this, look at that, 1515. This playlist to sort of bring into your experience. Sorry, I'm just starting to judge myself here. And the first part of the playlist was on the last video, which was about the womb healing and sacral space and sort of manifesting from there and getting the energy in. That was quite a long video for you to have a little look at. So if you've got to this video before that one, go back and look at that one, because that'll give you a firm foundation about what it is that's going to come through for you on this channeling. The next video in this playlist is the back heart and the upgrade of that system to allow the manifestation to come into the heart's desires through the physical body itself. So this is all new channeling to me, so bear with me with this particular video, because sometimes I get information and it's sort of off the cuff and I don't come in, I don't just looking at the bed behind me, you can see I've had a nap, and and so these sort of channelings tend to be sort of spur of the moment. So I don't tend to, oh gosh, what am I doing? I keep judging myself today, which is ridiculous, isn't it? It's ridiculous. Yeah, let me just tap into why I'm doing that, and then we'll get into the next sort of the upgrade of this video. Done. Alakianta darisi makush makianta do malusa makiata darsha. Bababusha makiata namasu bakuna mosu bain west speakit and I. We look for our imperfections of our physicality. Now, as I'm looking at this camera, I'm sort of looking at, and I'm looking at this, I'm looking at that, I'm looking at this, I'm looking at that, I'm looking at this, I'm looking at that. And for you looking at me, you may see certain things, but you may look at it but not actually pick holes in me, or maybe you might. But the projection of the reality of how we look is how we feel inside of ourselves. And sometimes when we're moving through some clearing and some deep realizations in ourselves, then we start to judge everything outside of ourselves. Or we judge outside of ourselves, which actually is a reflection of inside. But if you're aware of the inside, then the external judgment can then be looked at to see whether it's actually justified or not, or the acceptance of it or not, which is actually moving into this sense of manifestation. Everything comes into being to know it to be of its surety. That's a word or not, I'm not sure. But to be sure of this process, of this channeling, is setting me into a little bit of an ego freak out. Literally, it really is. By the end of the video, I'm sure it will not, because I'm going to bring forward some codes. But there has to be a sort of sense of a leapfrog or a platform to bounce off of, for me to bring inside of myself a code, so that I can then bring forward what it is that I can remember about myself, my wisdom ignition within. Okay, so sometimes I do need to start off these videos in this sort of lower ebb to bring the codes in the first place, so that I can then remember. Does that make sense? So it's like if I went in high vibe, that would be a completely different type of video to what I'm creating here, which is actually pushing through the boundaries of who is Nicola, remembering who is Nicola. Okay, so just bear with me on the beginnings of my videos, because what you'll find is that I tend to witter on, because this is ego. But as I deepen into it, my ignition comes in, and then you'll get the interesting type of video, rather than sort of thinking, oh my god, she's wittering on and I'm gonna unsubscribe her because she's absolutely nutty. Again, ego. catch yourself every time that you do it. And then when you do it, then you can go like, oh, okay, that's ego. Oh, yeah, that's ego. Oh, that's ego. And then you can then see the difference of who is ego, who is higher self. And then we then start to merge the two together, and that's where we get the strength, because the ego starts to upsurge. And so like, do you know what? Actually, don't worry about this. Don't worry about that about yourself. You're perfect the way you are. So, back heart systems upgrade universe. They gave me this information, which is listed here. It's a playlist of 4 videos for heart's desire manifestation. Okay, there we go. Nearly 6 minutes into the video and we're just beginning. Okay, yeah. So, let us begin. Take a deep breath in and relax into the spine. The spine is the central column of light. So I'm just going to just release some energy that is showing itself. There's a little bit uffy, a little bit ooh, a little bit ah. So I'm just going to push that energy through and set the intentions to let that go through my field. And then we will understand why at the end of the video. So stick with this, okay? The heart is a pump. It is a unit of energy that pumps energy from one space to another. It is in union to the lung. The lung pumps and assists the heart. The heart is a pump, but it does not pump without the lung. It is in union. It is encased within the rib cage to enable us to see the greater aspect of ourselves. It is in union with breath and heart vibration that merges and mixes into the blood of the physical body of the deep cellular structure of the said unit, the unit being the physical body itself. Think it up. The breath is that of prana, that is of light. It is in union that the heart and the lung merge. Okay. So take that deep breath into the lung to pump the blood around the heart space. It is a valve that stimulates the breath and, combined with breath, allows the pumping action of the valve unit of heart in physicality to move energy throughout. The perception of mind integrates with the back heart system. The unit of energy that sits within this system allows the mind to perceive the reality. The perception of reality in the back end of the heart unit stimulates a sense of yearning, of self-growth, self-worth, self. It is the unification of the heart center unit of cycling of energy through the unit, through the tubal system, the spinal column, so the central column of light. Think it up. Bear with me, ego's kicking in. Gyandat un kuk ka e tu ka e ma koko e tu va. So within your unit, sit upon your chair. Feel the body in slump, so the shoulders are rounded. Think it up. Feel the energy rise from base. Allow the energy to move through from sacral, from once seen. That's in the video 1. Okay, thank you. Allow the energy to move up the spinal column to the solar plexus. Here, power up the energy to expand into back heart. This system is where the destination sits within this call, this video, this presentation of perspective, of manifestation through heart's desire. Here is a template. I'm going to upgrade that template, thank you. Breathe into the back heart, the back rib of the physical body unit. Focus your attention there. Tumaan to ala sigma kukia und og and kala kohia kokayete. Kuya mokai sumakiatada. It is a sense of compassion that sits in the underlying pressure of the pump. The combination of the union of breath, lung, heart space, back heart unit connects to the back of the neck and up to the crown, integrating with third eye procedures. Kianoto to og and egg at ed at ed at ed. Allow the neck to adjust itself where necessary. Kuma koe pa. Bang kuya a koi en a kai. Kia kokia kai tete e a. Ma sukma wispain de e. Dan ukoi tuku is menokon e. Mal nukwai subakina an e. Dan ukoi sum amoko e. Dan usui sumawiki a. Dan ukoi nukoya note. Ba subeng kukyung kuye. Tau subeng ku itana a. Dan isman tukai subi. Bang kuisi makola kia a. Dan itman tuka ayina ui. Man ubain dukoen a e. There's a bit of emotion coming up in my system personally. Let the energy rise up. Activating the third eye a little. Watch with inside of yourself the rise of the heart energy. It's starting to show itself into the front end as the movement of the back end of heart is coming forward. It is affecting the lower body. I don't know if you can feel that from your perspective, but it is moving the energy in union with the lower body, the rising of the chin, into the energy of the deep realization of heart. It is the activation of compassion for self. Just invoked a bit of emotion there. Or a buzz of the ear. So just watch how that interacts with you, please. Keep that breath going. Bring that breath forward. Samae no ma lukukiam to facie. Kiam totalu suma lukiam totali sanameta. Stop rejecting yourself. See all the patterns within inside of yourself to see that you are worthy of your manifestation. Release any emotions that come forward. This energy is blocking you from receiving. Your heart's desire needs to come online to manifest the quickening of the miracle maker. Hayamo kuyondo gaisi. Kiyondo talo somayena a. Kiyondo tola mosumayena. You are so worthy to receive, and yet your mind doubts it. Allow your heart to come forward into this moment to align to the greatness of who you truly are. It is that remembrance that you will proceed on with the journey into your light. I invite you to open your eyes and look into mine. Gyano dodaresha. Dodadanamasibiyetaresh. What is stopping you? It is your mind. Dadayo matotariena. Dodamaroganamayoesha. That you do not feel worthy. Domalogayamaloish. Domalayonovayanai. Donamalogomalooshaneta. Face it. Honor that energy. Experience. Push through the mind. It controls the outcome of manifestation. I surrender. Look deep and wide. The trueness of your form sits in front of you. Emerge an enmeshment of reality through time, space, into oneness. You blend your energy as a master creator with the DNA of many. Your structure of unit allows you to be in this system. But the energy bandwidth rises higher to enable you to step forward into your mastery. This complexity of reality enables you to move forward into the next evolutionary step and expansion of your heart. This back-end system will intensify your availability to manifest spontaneously. Your ancestors knew this. You know this deep down within inside of yourself. That a single touch would heal. Superpowers. Creators of our reality. Focus now with your heart open into what it is you wish to create. There is the heart's desire and the blend with the original template of experience. The highest of the highest of the highest of the high is within your reach. Give yourself permission to receive. I give myself permission to receive the highest of light. So it is. Shed the layers of block. Shed the layer of doubt. Release boredom. Invite in joy. Release the lower ego, the mind that prevents you stepping into your remembrance of totality. We invite you to write down a shopping list of your heart's desires now. Within your mind's eye, within the seed, in your womb, your sacral space. And there it is seated on the back heart, into the belly for creation. Keep it there as you align to higher mind. Let that integrate into your system. Look beyond what you see. Look beyond what you see. Anchor it down to your feet. Bring back your breath. Close your eyes now. Just go inside. Visualize within your mind's eye as you close your eyes into seeing what it is that you desire within your heart space. that you are worthy to receive, that you have anchored your light into your solar plexus, supercharging your creation into your womb. Let that seed grow and fertilize it with your breath. Bring the light down from the higher realms of mind and breathe it into creation. With every breath, you formulate the growth. You see it. You deepen into the feeling of it with the insight of mind. Release any energy from the jawline. Outward breath, let anything that no longer serves you out of the system. Deepen the breath now, coming back into reality. Kianotada risimakiotada ansabakitana asibakitana a. Bala unsabakitana asibakita a. Bala wasumakitana eskina a. Bala konsumakitana eskina a. Bala kosumakoshumakitana a. Bala ansabakitana amalako. Bala wasumakitana asibaki. Bala wansabakitana asibaka. Danamala samakoshumakitana a. Mabasabakitana e. Mala basabakonomite. Bala kuyontoda alakite. Bala anabasabakite. Danamala Sobakite, Malabasa Mokisha Mokitane. Just slump that body again. Bring it down to the lower body. Place your hands in your tummy. Release any breath that needs to come through as a burp. Okay, think it up. Kimala was Sumakitana Messipakitana. Baba Shamadikita Sumakitana. Baba Shamakitana Messipakitana. Masabakitana is Makitana. Ooh, that was interesting. I don't know about you, but when I looked into the screen, I saw myself changing all the time. I don't know if that's going to come out on camera. Please let me know in the comments. This is a formulation. This is a formula. This is really exciting. So to recap with this process so far, into heart desire manifestation, you're not creating from mind, you're creating from heart. It's in within your original template, okay? Got to let go of those layers of distortion of thinking that you are something that you're not. Once you get to that level of understanding within yourself, you'll be able to activate within yourself the seeds of creation. These are already with you. They drop down from the heart space into the seeding area, the creation area, the sacral, the womb, regardless of man or woman. Okay, we all have wombs of creation. The seeding comes from the back heart. That goes down the central column of light and meets it into the embodiment, into the creation of the seeding. There's another level that's come in, which is the root of fire. That's going to be interesting. I do hope that you like these particular videos that I'm doing. It's been shown to me via me creating this content. So, you know, this would have come to me, but it's so beautiful that the universe is going, no, you do this online. So it's in awe. It's as I speak it through, I'm getting deep realizations into remembering all of this. I know it. I know I can create like that. And so can you. Let's see how far we can take this. I'm looking forward to the next video. Thank you so much for joining me. Have another look through. deepen, if you haven't seen the open-eyed meditations before, it can be a little bit crazy to think, what's she doing? If you haven't reached this part of the video, you're not ready for it. It's a bit cutting edge, like all my work, but it's okay because there's plenty of out there of you that are ready for this. Light workers that are at the peak of the evolution of humanity. Let us rise together and start to create this reality the way it should be through the power of us as creator beings. Okay, so excited to see what comes next. I'm going to continue and deepen, but I will need to have another nap. Okay, so third video is going to be coming up soon. It'll be here. I'm sure it would be on next Monday. If you want to get it earlier, then you'll be able to access that either on membership or on my Patreon. Okay, right, okay, see you all in the next video. Check out all my links below. I've changed my picture on my YouTube and I've placed it as Remembrance into the Light with Nicola Light. So let me know what you think of that as well. I had a deep realization. I always speak about it. It was actually years ago, Remembrance into the Light, and then I changed it to Nicola Light Worker and this and that and this. And now I feel the need to bring remembrance back into the light because this is what this is all about. It's all about remembrance. My ego gets in the way with saying, oh, it's Nicola Light. Yeah, it is, but it's also about remembering. That's the whole journey on this channel. Okay, thank you so much. If you want to work with me one-to-one, go deeper into all of this, get your own codex and ignite your own code. Go onto Udemy. All the links, as I said, are below. Okay, take care, everyone. See you all soon. Bye.